Hi Capricorns, this is going to be your reading from June the 16th to the 30th. I hope everyone is having a good day so far. If this resonates for you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general readings. Oh, I was like trying to shuffle these cards. These are general readings, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. How I do my readings, I start with the angel oracle guide here, or at least I should be, and then I go on to traditional tarot and then back to oracle at the end. This week I'm just changing it up with my oracle card. We're doing moonology this week just because there is a full moon, so perfect. Let's get started. Your card this week is Raise Your Vibration. It's time to move up a level. It's time to fly high. If you have experienced some setbacks or felt low recently, but that you might have experienced some setbacks or felt low recently, but that is behind you now and you have the opportunity to light up like never before. Everything in the entire universe is comprised of energy, and that energy vibrates, drawing towards it similar energy. So raising your vibration means aligning yourself with situations, people, places, and choices that will lift you up, support you, and help you grow. When this card appears, you have overcome the darkness and are moving into a time of opportunity. Like the phoenix rising from the ashes, you can be reborn, and know that angels are acknowledging your commitment to your growth. You are filled with inspiration now and attracting only the good. There's a sense of achievement around you at this time. You may be receiving documentation, certification, or award of some description to acknowledge your growth or experience. This is a time to cherish, a time to enjoy the rewards of your commitment to living with integrity and doing good. You have overcome many challenges and risen above adversity, judgment, and possibly even abuse. You are ascending spiritually and personally at this time, and the universe is supporting you. This is the pathway of light, the pathway of your soul evolution, ascension. All right, give me a moment to pull some tarot cards here. Try to get clarity on the situation, where we might be raising our vibration. All right, for Capricorns, please. All right. Let me just feel this energy for you. For Capricorns, please. I'm getting people, I'm getting community energy. It makes sense because we have the Three of Cups here. It's funny because I feel like so many of the earth signs are going through transitions right now, and I feel like yours is no different here, Capricorn. I feel like you are coming into certain groups of people. Maybe this is new friends, maybe this is new co-workers here, maybe this is, I don't know why, it's just so the emphasis is on the people for you right now, but they keep saying people, 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 people. So it might be a time to check in for you on the people who you do surround yourself with, right? Make sure that you, that the people that you are around lift you up and not bring you down. But they're saying there's like people connections right now, and I feel like maybe you've been going through a time where you've been maybe just like secluding yourself a little bit here, because we do have the hermit energy. But I think you are kind of seeing the importance of community. You're seeing the importance of people, right? That it's not just like a singular mission for you, that it's a mission kind of for everyone, and you're seeing that importance of that, like the people around you, or you're seeing the kind of importance of community right now. That's That's why we have the Three of Cups in our main energy. This is kind of a card of celebration. This is a card of, people coming together, of friendships, friendship circles, right? Groups of people celebrating, enjoying here. And it's interesting because we have the Six of Wands right after, and it's coming up sideways, which means this card can kind of go both ways in my reading. It can be in the upright, where there's a major victory in that for us, or it can be in the reverse, which is a major failure for us. So that's why I think we need to look at maybe who it is that we are aligning ourselves with, who are we surrounding ourselves with as well. Maybe some of you, if you have been secluding yourself, you might be joining some new groups. Maybe it's like a book club, maybe it's like a weekly meeting of people that have the same interests as you. Maybe you're just like, oh, I'm kind of open to making kind of new friends or exploring that way for ourselves. But something about the people we surround ourselves with, that's going to be very important in these kind of 2 weeks for you. We have this hermit card energy, which is Virgo energy. And this is what I was kind of talking about before, right? Where I was talking about we are kind of secluding ourselves from things. Being alone. We maybe have recently had that kind of time out, but now they're telling you to do the opposite. Now they're telling you to come together with people. And if you're like, well, Ryan, I don't really have friends, right? They're telling you go out and make some. Telling you to join a new group, do something kind of differently here for yourself. Because I feel like whatever this road is not kind of the road for you. This is a road of maybe you thought you had to kind of do everything for yourself. You thought, I'm trying to feel what this energy is feeling like, but it's like almost like this energy of you thought to kind of get where you want to be, or your total happiness would kind of be something that you had to do all by yourself, in a way, which kind of feels really isolating. You're feeling like, I can't connect to people because, there's stuff I have to do, or I'm going to have to do this all by myself. But I think you're seeing the support of the community. You're seeing the support of what other people kind of bring to the equation here in these 2 weeks for yourself. Maybe you are kind of being like, I just want to be a part of maybe my own community a little bit more. I kind of want to start maybe going to these kind of community events, or helping people out, or making friends with people in the neighborhood. I just feel like there's that interest to connect with you, Capricorn, in these kind of 2 weeks. We have the Fool card coming out, which is this new journey, this fresh beginning for you. And also this Page of Wands, which is this energy of excitement, seeing life as an adventure, going out and exploring. So this is why I was saying maybe you are joining like a new book club. Maybe you're like putting yourself out there a little bit more, Capricorn, because of this kind of new beginning, and of this energy of freedom, of this energy of excitement, of this energy of something that's new here. It's interesting because I have the King of Pentacles coming out here, which is kind of talking about career, kind of talking about, could be talking about job as well. I see you kind of really working hard in your career, really working hard at something that you really want to build for yourself here. Maybe this is work and stuff, but you can't be all work and no play. And I think this is what this reading is kind of all about here. It's like, yeah, you've done that. You've kind of been on this road with this kind of King of Pentacles here of achieving, of getting what we want in our workplace. But it's time to work on kind of our social life. And who knows that if we can't, we can get to maybe some new places with having this kind of socializing, with having this like networking, with having this meeting new people, making new friends. And I feel like being open to that, being open to bringing the right people forward to you will be super, super helpful. And make that your intention, meditate on it. It's such an easy thing. You can just each day be like, universe, please bring people towards me that will help raise my vibration, that are people I truly align with, people that made me truly feel cared for, and I will do the work as well to put myself out there. It's like having that kind of two-way street. Because it's like, yes, you can ask for all these things, Capricorn, to come into your life. You can ask for the right people, but you also have to put yourself out there. You also have to put those steps out there for yourself. It's like when people like want a relationship, but they don't go on dates, or they don't, initiate anything or do anything. It's like, then how are you expecting something to happen here? Things just don't fall into your lap. That the universe will bring you something forward and then give you that choice. I was kind of rambling there, but just this is this energy of this final push. There might be a lot of things going on for you here, but I feel like I feel like you're going to feel like things are a lot right now, and you're like, how can I even add in other people? But just make it a priority in a way. Add something else here, even if it's like an hour, right, at a new class, or if it's like an hour at a book club, because I do feel like things are just a lot right now, and you're pushing really hard in that kind of career space for yourself, but give yourself some play. We do have the Devil card coming out, which is not energy to fear too much since Capricorn is the Devil energy. But let me see. Oh, it's about your relationships. Yeah. It's funny because we have the Devil and the Lovers in the reversed here, and the Devil energy upright can sometimes talk about toxic connections. As you can see, these cards are very similar. They're basically the same if we put them upright, right? Except these people are changed to this kind of Devil energy, and these people are kind of divinely guided here with this angel on top. It feels like you're cutting away connections that are toxic for you, or people that kind of bring down your energy. Again, like this is what I was saying before. People that maybe keep you in a negative space, people that maybe are only using you for their own gain, people that are, maybe they have their own addictions that are kind of rubbing off on you. I feel like you're going to be kind of removing yourself from that or those people. We also have the Ace of Pentacles coming in here, which is a new financial beginning for you, something being offered to you, something a little bit more stable. This could be finances, this could be a new job, this could be a promotion. Yeah, I feel like breaking these chains, and then I saw this kind of coming in here. So there is kind of more to you, and you are bringing in more things for yourself. Yeah, new opportunity for sure. Two of Wands, because now you're kind of feeling like, well, I have the world on my hands, like who... I just get this adventurous energy from you, Capricorn, that you're like, I'm ready for whatever kind of life throws at me right now. I'm ready for kind of some new adventures. I'm ready to meet some kind of new people here, connect with new people as well, get into kind of new spaces. There is definitely an opportunity coming in for you, money-wise, whether that be unforeseen money or just something a little bit more stable for yourself. So expect that. Know that it's on the way here. It's interesting because I hate to say it like this because it sounds kind of so bad, but it's almost like they're waiting. It's like they're waiting for this moment for you to bring this in. And you're like, that's not nice. And yeah, it's true, but it just feels like they're waiting for you to, I feel like, raise your vibration and get you to that higher space here to bring this in, because I feel like that would be like the right timing. I have the Seven of Wands, which is kind of boundaries, standing up for ourselves, standing up for our own energy, especially when people are attacking us here. I have this Eight of Wands, which is coming out sideways, which things can either be moving fast or slow. And I have the Wheel of Fortune, the reverse, which is like this downward turn. And I think it's kind of being in this energy of like, it feels like this energy of kind of conviction, and this energy of being like, even when things aren't maybe working out, or things again, maybe you're feeling like there is a little bit of a downward spiral, how we're still standing up in our own energy and how we are kind of standing up in ourselves, right? Especially like if this Devil energy is trying to creep back into our life, being like, no, I'm on this new path, new things are coming in for me here. I'm not going to attune to this Devil energy, right? I'm not going to go back to that toxic ex. I'm not going to go back to that addiction. I'm not going to go back to this kind of negative way of thinking. I'm going to still fight for this kind of current energy, or fight for this new. I have this... I have the Nine of Cups here as well, and the Nine of Cups is all about emotional fulfillment. So I feel like you are on this path to being emotionally fulfilled in these kind of 2 weeks, or you're kind of getting there by the end of it. You're just like kind of know your worth. You know that you emotionally are sitting in a really good place, and not letting people kind of affect your vibe, not letting people kind of bring you down here, because you've like, I've done this work, you don't get to bring me down, right? I'm going to find other people who help support me or have the same ideals as me here to kind of keep me at this place. All right. I was thinking of like that one friend who's like You know, when you do, you know, you achieve something and they always are like, oh, well, you know, have a negative thing to say about it. I just feel like it's like that here. You know, you're kind of starting to see the people who are truly there to support you, Kat. Well, that's exactly. A new start is coming. Just takes me a minute to find this card. Thank you. Just because they're not in order, so I have to go look at the kind of guide here. All right. There is a yes coming your way. This is one of the most auspicious cards in the deck. It's totally positive and suggests something new and exciting is developing. The situation you're asking about is blessed, and you are on target to receive your goals. The message for the universe is that you are starting all over again in some way. Be that on a new or better course, or just feeling more positive about achieving your desired outcome. If you've been feeling stagnant, this card reminds you that life goes in cycles and you're moving into a new cycle now, right? This is what we're talking about in this reading when we were saying focus on the new, focus on, you know, this is where I'm going, and battling against that, battling maybe this old kind of negative energy. It's time to wipe the slate clean. If a situation you asked about has become toxic, the devil energy, either that will clear up now or something totally new and fresh is on its way. Attuned to the moon. I see it when I believe it. The new moon marks the start of the waxing cycle and the midpoint of the dark moon. It's a dark, veiled time when the moon is invisible and a time of rebirth. It's a time that witches do their work, making wishes, laying down intentions for a new cycle, an intense magical time when it's easier to pierce the veil to the other worlds. All right, Capricorn, this was your first month reading. Or no, end of the month reading. Sorry about that. I hope that helped.